Next up, we have a wonderful girl who is from the city of Detroit, and her experience was very unique because she had a business on the side and she also interned. So she interned during the day and then worked her business at night, and it was just really cool seeing how she balanced everything and just seeing how her perspective of being a Detroiter yet being an intern in the city of Detroit, how those two coincide with each other.
I'm an intern with the vendor analyst team, also known as Pinnacle.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know why it's called Pinnacle. It's just, they're like, oh yeah, you're a vendor analyst, but now we're called Pinnacle. So you're not supposed to say vendor analyst, but you're still a vendor analyst.
When I think of Pinnacle, I think of tentacles and penetration and just...
Yeah.
All right.
I think they're like, you're working the way up to the mountain because we're like the last people to, like, for the most part, like you already verified your employment and everything for the most part. Like, so we order the last thing you need so we can take first position on the loan. So I think that's why we call it Pinnacle. Because, you're at that point.
More power to you.
I don't know.
Okay, and then a little bit about yourself, like your background, your college, your degree, your business.
Okay. So I'm born and raised in Detroit, Michigan. Went to middle school and elementary school in Detroit. Then I went to high school in Grosse Pointe Woods. I don't know if I'm giving too much information. I went to, and then I went to college down at Atlanta, Georgia, at Emory University, where I went to the Goys Meta Business School and studied marketing and entrepreneurship. Now I'm back here because I want to make a difference in Detroit, and I think it's important for the people who are changing Detroit to also have a voice that are actually from Detroit.
How did you end up finding out about the internship, and then did you apply? Did you refer? Like, what was the process like?
Okay. I honestly just Googled companies in Detroit hiring interns in between freshman and sophomore year. So I applied there, and then I ended up getting it. So the process was a little daunting at first because I wasn't used to like a 2 interview process. The first time it's like a general screening, but the second one is like more in depth, finding out like more about me and how they think I can work within the company.
And then what kind of questions do they ask you?
How do you work with a team, or what do you do in the face of adversity, or like how do you react to it, things like that. Can you multitask? Can you prioritize things like time management, things like that.
And how did you prepare for the interview?
So the business school has like a very good career center. So you just walk in and say, hey, I have an interview coming up. Can you help? And I'm like, okay, and they'll just grill you for hours. And then also I've got very good friends who help prepare for interviews. So like they literally sit down and have to, bring in my resume and everything, and they ask me about my resume and ask me questions, try to stump me. So I get, prepared for the actual interview itself.
And then what do you do? Like, what is it?
Now my typical day is I order payoff statements, and payoff statements are the things that we order from a creditor so that we can find out exactly how much they owe on a certain lien on the property or a judgment. So then we can later pay that off so that we get first position on the house. Because when you get first position, and the unfortunate case that someone does default on their loan and they go into, I don't know if it's bankruptcy, but unfortunately, like if they do lose their house, we get first steps basically.
Okay, and then so you applied, you got in, and then you did your summer, and then you left and graduated, and then they called you.
So actually I applied, no, sorry. First time I applied, I wasn't prepared for the interview. They rejected me. But the second time around, when I applied again, I was more prepared because I had the career center and my friends to help out. They let me in. Then this next year, after that, I applied again. I got the same position. So I was with the same team for the most part.
So you had to reapply for the same position?
Yeah. But then this time around, for like the last summer, they did offer me the internship back. I just was out of town and busy doing other things.
And then when you got rejected the first time, what made you want to keep on going?
I'm very obstinate, and that's just a part of my personality at this point. I started playing polo in college, so one of the things I think I've picked up is that obstinance from horses, because they have their own personalities, and sometimes they just don't want to go. And I understand that, but I needed them to go, so I just kind of just because you said no one time doesn't mean you'll know the next time. And clearly they did, because this is my third internship here. So.
And then, how does this prepare you for your business on the side? Or how does it help that business? Can you talk to that?
Definitely time management, because I'm here from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day. So I have to I have to plan out my menu ahead of time. I have to prepare, all the ingredients. So I have to make sure my butter is room temperature. I have to make sure that I have exactly what I need, so that by the time I get home around 7 or so, I can start baking immediately. So it's definitely helped with time management, how to prioritize things. So now I know, okay, I know this recipe is gonna take me X amount of time. Now this recipe is gonna take me another amount of time. So I have to balance all of that. I keep everything separate. So it's just because I can multitask, but the thing is that I want to do my all in both things, and the only way I can do that is if I completely focus, and then when I leave, I'm focused on my business.
And then, oh, can you speak to like the fruit, like the food and everything? Like,
Okay.
what has been like eating while being interning?
I love the food trucks that they have downtown during the summer. I haven't gotten a chance to go outside and see what they have now. Not that I haven't gotten a chance. I just don't want to because it's cold outside. I don't feel like waiting. But like during the summer, one of my favorite things to do was to go. I can't remember the name of the food truck, but they had this peanut butter burger. It sounds weird and disgusting, but it was literally the best burger I've ever had in my life. It was like this grilled onions with like peanut butter sauce, and like it was just really good burger.
Okay.
Also, Vincente's on the other side of OCM is a really good place to go during lunchtime because it's not as expensive as during dinner time. I've definitely like treated my mom there before. It was like just two of us, like 2 entrees and like a dessert of like $100. But like thankfully, exactly. This is why you go during the lunch.
Oh shit.
This is why you go during lunchtime. But and then the food, like they sometimes like they give us like pizza here. We've had like subs, really just nice. Like seen like soups before. There's also like the cafe down there. I actually got a burger there today. It's like this spicy burger, kind of spicy. They cook the jalapeno first, and I feel like that like negates some of the spice. If they hadn't cooked, I just wanted like fresh jalapeno with like pepper jack cheese with like some spicy chipotle mayo, but like they cooked the jalapeno, so it wasn't very spicy to me. But it was good, especially the fries. Whatever seasoning they put on the fries, A plus.
There you go. And then, have you tried any of the cafeterias anywhere else?
Just been to the cafeteria here. I haven't been to the one.
It's kind of cold, so like everyone's just kind of like just in their own building.
Yeah. And then plus, like, during a lunch break, one of the other interns and I, we like to watch TV shows together. So it's like I don't have a lot of time because, our lunch break is an hour. So it's like 42-minute TV shows. So I've got like 18 minutes of wiggle room to do other things.
And then what has your repertoire been like with other interns? Like, do you like you're gaining a lot of friends and building
Yeah.
your network and everything?
For sure. Trying to think, Mike, myself, Karen, Desiree, and Caitlin. So there's like 5 interns just on my team specifically. So I feel like we've become very, very close. Because we were in training for like a month, and now been on the floor for like 2 or 3 weeks now. So we've been through a lot together. Being very confused on how to use AMP and what a payoff is, but now we're a little more experienced.
And then do you feel like you'll be friends with them after everything?
Definitely, yeah. I hope so.
That's awesome. For those of you who